G'day guys, Jack here from Jack's Variety of Adventures, and today we are going to be reviewing some of my fishing gear. I am going to Mandorah tomorrow, Mandorah Jetty. Can drive there, or in Darwin there's a ferry that you can catch to go there. Lots of big fish and little fish, where there's big fish there's little fish. And without further ado, I'm gonna get you guys into it. So, by the way, the lures will be reviewed last because my camera is currently sitting on top of the tackle box. So, my cast net, not gonna take it all the way out, but you get the idea. Net, catch the live bait, as there is 0% chance of there being a shortage of small bait fish there anytime soon. So yeah, like to carry a cast net to catch them, as that's what nearly everything eats there, even the small reef fish. One time we were there, my dad caught a little stripy snapper. I used it on my shark rod, and I was cutting open the belly so that it would sort of bleed a little bit more, and a dead bait fish fell out, and the fish that I was going to use as bait, the stripy snapper, was only about that big. So even the small fish are eating them, although that live bait fish was only tiny. Okay, so there's that. Next, an esky, or some people like to call it a cooler. Just a relatively small one, but you know, like put fish in here, cans, bottles, whatever really. Okay, now on to actual fishing gear. So this is a GT rod, or a big lure rod, live bait rod, or anything. It's a 2.15 meters, so that would be what, round, I reckon about 6 foot. The American people. Line class, it's line class, gee that's hard to say, is 5 to 8 kilos. I've got some 9 kilo braid on it, going down to some 20 kilo braid, I mean not 20 kilo braid, 20 kilo leader. Yeah, you know, so just using it for like casting big lures and using it for live baits. Really be useful. Okay, so there's the live bait and big lure rod. Next is my deep sea reel. Now, for most people, you'd look at this and think, oh, that's a pretty small deep sea reel, but it can hold up some decent fish. I have hooked many giant fish on this rod. Unfortunately, I don't think I've landed anything on it, which I can very easily change just by slapping on a tiny hook and getting a small reef fish. But let's face it, this thing is made for a decent sized fish. Then we've got, I'm not sure how heavy this line is. I reckon it's about 25 kilo, something about that. And it goes down to the same 20 kilo leader. down to this small sinker. It is 25 grams. And that goes down to a 100-pound steel leader, so that would probably be about 50 kilos. And I just want to make sure anything that gets on this can't bite through, and just down to, not sure what size this would be, but an octopus hook, decent size. Most people would say, oh, you should use circle hooks, you should use circle hooks, which I do, okay? I do like using circle hooks. But most of the times I go to Mandurah on this side, I'm going for sharks. With sharks, you want to peg them right in the corner of the mouth. But this time, I'm just going to try and get a nice big fish. There's a lot of GTs and Queenies and Mackies, sometimes even tuna, goldies, or golden snapper, mark. So yeah, that's why I switched to the octopus hook. But Book said there's no real point. And also, the circle hook, you can't set the hook, you have to slowly reel in, which I don't really enjoy. Okay. Now, my bait caster, my dad's also bringing his bait caster, but you know, I don't really need to show it. So yeah, like you know, just a small little ugly stick, ugly stick gold rod with a Rovex reel. It is, I don't think it's that big. It's 5.6 foot, so I'm nearly as tall as it actually. And it's line class 8 to 10 kilo. And its cast weight is 12 to 75 grams, so yep, you know, like, it's a good rod. No. So that's rods covered. Like I said, there is one more rod, but that's my dad's rod. Ignore the background noise, please. Then this is just a live bait bucket. Straight above shop. We've got a pump in there. And so yeah, that's ready to roll. I think I've showed you about everything except for my lures now. And by the way, some of the lures are my dad's. Okay. My tackle box. Okay. So this has 3 drawers and lower spot at the top. Another 100-pound steel leader, this time with a circle hook on it. So see, I do use circle hooks though. That's only going to be used if I can't get a mackerel or something. So yeah, okay. I do use circle hooks. No one should be getting angry at me because I don't use circle hooks. there's your proof. Okay. I do have a few small rigs in the lid of the box, but and 2 small circle hooks in there. You see, no one should be getting angry at me for using octopus hooks instead of circle hooks. Okay. Please do excuse that these are uncoupled. So these are some live bait jigs. So you can see tiny little hooks. Then I have another set here. These ones are a little tiny bit bigger. Okay, and then I've got this. You cannot buy this lure. Okay. Back when fidgets were a big deal, fidget toys, when they were a big deal, my sister bought this thing, and I'm like, oh, hi Ivy, that looks pretty cool. Can I please use it for a fishing rod? She's like, oh yeah, sure. Put this on it with 10 ounces of lead. Then also have a Storm Zig Stick 115. Nice rattle. It should go side to side and you reel it in. Then it was my birthday not long ago actually, and I got this guy, the Jackal. Nice deep dive. And yeah. Then this is one of my dad's lures. Giant rattles. This is by Warlock. What a fitting thing. I don't know why I said what a fitting thing. A big sinker that would normally go on my shark rod, but you know, decided to put it a little bit lighter. Okay, and then a classic Australian brand for soft plastics would have to be Squidgies. I got a little pack of Squidgies for my birthday. I don't have the whole pack with me, but I just brung 2 of these guys. Very good. Okay, and then here we have jigging spoons. Yes, these 3 are all the same, but then I have this tiny little jigging spoon. Let's just compare that one to my hand. That on a big tangled mess. And then let's compare this little guy to my finger. Oh my god, it's tiny. It is tiny. Then we have a hard vibe. Got a heavy rattle. So one tie is there, so it goes like that. Or for other people might want to call it like a lipless crankbait or whatever. I call it hard vibe. Then we've just got this tiny little soft plastics. Very nice. 1/6 ounce sinker jig head. And we've got a soft plastic vibe. Very similar to a hard vibe, just soft plastic. Another iconic lure in Australia is the little Lucifer. Let's just use this guy. deep diving lure for a small one. And this one actually kind of looks like the bait fish at Mandorah, so that's perfect. Tiny little rattles, but you know, don't think that really affects anything. So that's the top drawer. This is my dad's popper. He really likes it. It's actually got googly eyes. And then I got this one not long ago. It's a Halco Rooster popper. Chrome Tiger. I'm not sure what size it is. All I know is it's not a little lady. And my dad's Rapala Triple X Wrap Cast 12 Redhead. Tiny little bib and big single hooks. Now this is a special lure to me. My biggest barra caught was on this guy while trolling at Shady Camp. Big B52 made by Reedy's. This lure my dad found. I'm not sure of the brand. It's definitely a redhead lure though. Yeah, he found it while we were fishing. Then just a B52. Big B52, B52. Yep. Nice and shiny one. And then I've got multiple of the Barrabuster, redhead, this nice shiny Barrabuster, and then this sort of striped one here. Moving on to another classic Australian lure, Barra Classics. This is a 4X gold one. Nice rattle. Got this one for my birthday this year. Really. And then this one, real deep diver. We've got this Judge lure, really deep diver as you can see. And my dad's one, Father's Day. I've got 3 squid jigs and this big soft plastic. Okay, so those are the 3 drawers. Now let's go into the bottom. Filleting knife, probably needs a bit of sharpening, but you know, still handy to have. Sorry, not very good content. So yeah, filleting knife, always good. Pliers, very handy. It's like a must-have. Scissors, you might have noticed that every rod I showed you had braid on it. And every rod that we're bringing, including my dad's rod, has braid on it. So you're gonna need some scissors. Chop the braid just like that. I've got my own small little knife. And yeah, like you know, good scaler, little hook there. Lip grippers. Get the fish. Hold it up. Then most people would look at this and think, why would anyone need that? But you see, sometimes the fish really spies a hook so far down, not even your trusty pliers can get it. So what this does, you might notice it has that little indent there. So you can put it down and it can go really far down. Then you can put that around a hook, sort of through the curved bit of the hook, and push it backwards, unhook so you get the hook out, and this one's the bigger fish. Okay, then leader. This is the 20 kilo leader that was on all of the rods I showed you. 100 meters of it. It's 45 pounds for people that don't use kilograms, and it's actually 20.4 kilos. So yeah, but you know, I was close. Some little snap swivels, always handy. You don't have to cut your line every time you tie a knot. A knot book. Tie knots. Start packing all this up. Sorry guys, this is a very long video. It's okay if you don't watch all of it, but you know. Please do like and subscribe. I upload as much as I can. And yeah. And another very famous company in Australia, it might not be as old or as classic, like Xeric. This is their live mullet. It's a piece lure, so yeah. And then I have a Xeric Vibe. It's just vibing along, soft vibe with a curly tail grub with a curly tail. And I've just got another bait rig, some sinkers, and some tiny little soft plastics. And then there's one more tray, but all it's got is hooks and sinkers. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry that it is very long. But you know, like, I don't normally like doing long videos, but I tried to go as quick as I could. Those are the lures I like using for ocean jetties and stuff like that. And that's the gear I use, and I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, because my first ever video, My Pet Bird Aussie, check it out once this video is finished, which won't be long, has about 110 views. I only have about 7 subscribers. You see where I'm heading? Now I understand some people don't actually even have the YouTube app, or they don't have a YouTube account, but please, if you can subscribe, please subscribe to my channel, okay? No, it's just really hard. It's not easy making these videos. Sure, you might look at someone like Mr. Beast and think, oh, Mr. Beast puts millions of money, millions of dollars into his videos, but and this kid just, you know, he doesn't really use that much money. But you know, I try my hardest to do the best for you guys. And I like making these videos, so I would like if you liked and subscribed, because, you know, even if like you don't even really want to helps me out, you know. Okay, I'm at Ozzy and Anna's cage. Hello. They will do our outro with an aircon in the background. Whoa, Ozzy. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye.